Hello everybody and welcome to the display base. Today we're going to be continuing our look at the Stiltman Build-A-Figure wave with the Marvel Legends Hand Ninja. Another, just like Frogman, another Daredevil villain mainly. That's where they got their start. They have messed with a few other people, been led by a few people including Daredevil himself. Weird that they have all these Daredevil villains in this Spider-Man wave, but I guess like they've all sort of messed with Spider-Man as well. But he is definitely a popular figure from this wave because he comes with the legs for the Stiltman, so you can make the Stiltman very tall. But also he's like an army builder kind of guy, so you definitely want a few of these. I only have one, because I'm not going to go out of my way and pay anything more than $20 to get one of these guys, and even if it's $22. There's the back. We're here. I'm going this way. If you'll remember, if you watched the Frogman video. Definitely excited. I don't have any characters like this yet, really. So let's go ahead and crack him open and see what he's about. All right, there we go. We've got him out of the box, and he stands really well just straight out of the box, which is really good. He comes with quite a few accessories. He comes with the legs for the Build-A-Figure, as I mentioned, and also a little stand back there, if you can see that, which is interesting. But I guess with Stiltman ending up being so tall, you kind of need that. He comes with two sai, two open palm hands, and then a sword, which I put on his back there in its sheath, as you can see. We'll go ahead and look at him. You can see his green eyes look really cool there. His eyes are green because these guys are sort of like magical in a way. They have like a weird magic thing going on. But he's got some great details. He looks good for like a basic character. You can see the texture on the belt right there. That looks good. The wraps on the arms look good. There's a little bit of the red plastic showing through here. Can't really see it. I get like that, maybe. Yeah, right there. Just showing through this brown paint here on top of it. Otherwise, though, he's looking pretty good all over. The suit, his, I don't know what you want to call this, his gi or whatever, has some good textures on it, good wrinkles. The hood, I'm not a super big fan of because it's like just totally disconnected, but we'll see when we get to the articulation whether or not that was probably something they had to do for the articulation, I guess. That's what I'm guessing. But overall, I mean, he's got some great details. He's got his little ninja shoes on with the toes. Here is the sheath for the sword back here, and you can see a little bit more detail on the belt there. And then I'll pull out the sword. You can get a look at that. It looks pretty good. Good silver paint. This sort of looks weird here. A little uneven at the tip, but fine. Handle looks good. A little less detail on the wrapping than I've seen on other swords of this style. Even just in like the Marvel Legends line. And the sword is soft. Not super soft though. It's pretty straight. And when you put it in, you can see at the bottom here the angle of the sheath. So you want to put it in with that angle in mind. And then I'll give you a look at the size here as well. It's the same thing with the silver paint and the wraps. They look pretty good. You can definitely use them for other things. Always like a good amount of accessories. There is no storage for these though, so. But I like that he comes with the different kinds of weapons and the different hands. So when you have, for those of you who have multiple of these guys, you can kind of get, you know, displays or shots set up with different guys so that there's some variation there instead of them all just having the same kind of stuff. So that's pretty good. Go ahead and look at the articulation of the figure now. He doesn't have much movement backward in the head, and he has a little bit of forward movement, but not a whole lot. So that's, you know, that is what it is. So, I mean, by that, they could have really just made the hood look a little bit more cohesive with the rest of the figure instead of being so disconnected, since it didn't really help the articulation at all to have it be disconnected. His arms will go up pretty good. Nice T-pose there. And his joints feel pretty good there. He has a bicep cut and double jointed elbows, which are not really working with me here. Huh. It seems like that's as far as they'll go, which is weird. Okay, just a little tight. There you go. They'll go up about that far. It's a good amount for him. And then you have the wrists, which go all the way around. And they go up and down like this, instead of in and out. He has a diaphragm cut. He'll go forward just a little bit with that and backward a little bit. And then he has an ab crunch as well. So with the diaphragm cut and the ab crunch, he'll go pretty far forward like that and very far backward like that. You have some rotation on that diaphragm cut. There is no waist cut, pretty sure. The legs will go out with no hindrance from this part of his top there. So they'll go out about that far. And going forward shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. Yeah, he'll go forward a good amount. This doesn't really get in the way. It's pretty soft. He has a thigh cut there. And calf cut. And double jointed knees, which will go about that far. Pretty good. His feet will go down very far, up They won't really go up. And then he has some ankle pivot there, which you can see. Yeah, he looks pretty good. A good little figure. There we go. So yeah, overall, I think he's pretty good. I guess if you feel the need to pick up multiple of this guy, then go ahead, by all means. If you like what you saw today, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you want to see the rest of me talking about the Stiltman Build-A-Figure wave, go ahead and check back, and I'll see you guys next time.